Alright y'all, we've got fresh drama brewing, and this one is messy. There's serious tension right now between Beyoncé's longtime makeup artist, Sir John, and the Barbz. If you haven't caught up yet, Sir John publicly called out Nicki Minaj, and now some of her fans are allegedly sending him death threats. But here's the kicker, he's not folding. In fact, he basically told them if they've got something to say, pull up. Now, let's be clear, Sir John isn't just any makeup artist. He's that artist in the beauty industry, the elite of the elite. He's worked closely with Beyoncé and a long list of A-list heavyweights. But apparently, there's one major name he made it crystal clear he would never collaborate with, and that's Nicki Minaj. A few days ago, he sat down on the Naked Beauty podcast and spilled all the tea.
My peers.
When you say abuse,
I don't like my lip gloss. I'm going to wipe it on your shirt. I don't like that you saying, hey, after you set everything up to do an amazing video, everything is set. And now you say, hey, I missed my dad's wake. I have to go to the funeral. He's already dead, isn't he? I can go. I'm trying to give you the edited version. I remember Hype Williams. He asked me, can I do something for him? I'm like, yeah, bro, whatever you need from me. Just name it. It's all good. I want you to do some makeup for Nicki Minaj. Hype. Hell no. No. I have turned her down more times than a little bit. A shout out to the Barbz, whatever. I love all you guys. I just don't think she's a really nice human. And if I know that, I'm not going to allow you to push me in any way. And I've seen her abuse so many of my peers.
No.
Abuse. And I'm keeping it real. That is something where to suffer that much abuse, it's just not okay.
No, she's missing like a sensitivity chip in her brain. There's something wrong.
Everyone has a price, and there's no money that I would take.
So of course, once that interview clip started circulating online, it was only a matter of time before the Barbz caught wind of it, and y'all already know how fast that fandom moves. The second they heard what was said, they were on his neck, and it hasn't slowed down since. Now Sir John jumped on his Instagram stories and made it very clear that he's been receiving death threats over the situation. But instead of backing down, he doubled down. He basically said, do what you feel like you need to do, and reminded everyone that he's licensed to carry. Translation? He's not intimidated. He's not retreating. And he wants it known he's not scared.
In the last couple of days, I didn't receive more death threats and fucking harassment than a little bit from these bum-ass Barbz. But I just want y'all to know. Just want you guys to know. Oh, first of all, is it going to be, which one do I wear today? So I'm loving this fucking hat because this gives me like tactical, you know what I mean? And yes, I do love fur. I do love wearing fur. So either one, which one is it? Is it this one? Is it this one? I don't know. But however, I just want to let you guys know. Run up. Barbz, run up. I want you guys to know I'm so licensed to carry. You guys don't know about that side of me, but I'm licensed to carry like a motherfucker. So I want you guys to run up if you are so inclined.
And let's be real, he absolutely has the right to protect himself, especially when things escalate to that level. But here's the bigger question nobody's really unpacking. Was what he said actually false? This is a seasoned, high-profile makeup artist who's worked with some of the most powerful names in entertainment. So what would he gain from fabricating a story like that? That's the part that makes you pause. Still, the Barbz aren't interested in nuance. All they hear is someone speaking negatively about Nicki Minaj, and that's enough for them. So now I'm turning it over to you. Are the fans taking this way too far? Do you think there's truth to what he shared, or do you think he's capping? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this one is heated. That's all for now. I'll catch you in the next one.
Do this because this is crazy. Anybody who doesn't know, this is Sir John. He's a celebrity makeup artist who worked with people like Zendaya, Beyonce, and the list does go on. He also served as the first Black U.S. creative director for L'Oreal Paris, so he's not just anybody. Sir John put up on his podcast called the Naked Beauty Podcast. You guys should definitely check it out on YouTube. It's actually really good. And he's literally letting it be known that he's not a fan of working with Nicki Minaj. He says a bunch of his peers worked with her and they've been abused in some way. Nicki Minaj is such a huge entity that I can imagine a lot of people just letting her slide with her antics for the fear of being blackballed, which makes these kind of situations abuse. That part with suggesting somebody should miss their dad's funeral because they're already dead is crazy to me. I remember when everybody was going after Dolce because of that whole umbrella situation, and I was looking at that video like, yo, you guys are doing too much. This was not that serious. These claims against Nicki Minaj is that serious. And the reason why I bring this up is because Aiden Ross was one of the largest voices going after Dolce because of that whole umbrella situation.
I don't care what gender or race you are. If you're disrespectful to a 9-to-5 hardworking person, it pisses me off. You're a multi-millionaire getting mad and raging and yelling at 9-to-5 workers. It's bullshit. It's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm going to call it out for what it is. Have patience. You're blessed to be making millions of dollars doing something you love in this world.
And you can see how passionate he feels about what he just said, right? Check out this stream that he just put out a few days ago.
I would love to do a stream with Nicki Minaj. I love her. I love Nicki because she speaks her fucking mind. I love her for that. She's got a good heart, but I love Nicki. I would love to sit down with her and talk.
I'm going to give Aiden Ross the benefit of the doubt that he has no idea about these situations regarding Nicki Minaj, but I wonder if he'll change his tune once he does learn.
So Sir John did that interview with Brooke, and he talked about how people know Nicki Minaj is mean. He would never work with Nicki Minaj, even though he's been asked a whole bunch of times, right? And I'm on Twitter, and obviously the Barbz are like, "You're just saying this for clout." And someone said, "Where were all these stories before she supported Trump?" They was around. Do y'all not remember, like 10 years ago? It got to be more than that, honestly. When K. Michelle was talking about how she was beefing with Nicki Minaj because Nicki blocked the song from her, and K was like, "She's not a singer," so I was hella confused. That's literally why I remember the interview, because she was like, "Well, she's not a singer," so I was just very confused. It was just about 10 years ago. It was 2017. It was Anybody Want to Buy a Heart, and Kay was supposed to be on that song with Meek. Anybody Want to Buy a Heart was on Meek Mill album, and Nicki Minaj, mean ass took it from me, K. Michelle said. Atlantic Records put me in with Meek because he needed to get some good love songs. And apparently Meek gave her a chain or something along those lines too, just, I guess as good, just when you meet someone and you give them something nice and you're trying to have a good relationship. She said they never slept together. It wasn't even like that. But when Nicki and Meek started dating, she shut all that shit down and she blocked Kay from being on the song. Just remember this, because first of all, K. Michelle is my diva, obviously. But Kay don't start with no one. That's why she resonates with me. She don't start with no one, but if you start with her, she don't mind letting the chopper blow. She don't mind speaking on it. That resonates with me. You feel me? You want to be mean, I'll be meaner. You want to be a bully, I'll show you a bully. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna start with you. No. I only bully bullies. I only bully bullies.
Hey, I think the Barbz may be right. I think there is an agenda to come at that lady. I think that they are trying to take down Nicki Minaj, because why all of a sudden now are all these makeup artists and all these stylists coming out to giving their detailed experiences of working with her, and it's all bad experiences. Also, why was that charge led by Sir John, who just so happens to be Beyonce's makeup artist and the person that she named her son after? Is it all just a coincidence that Sir John, Beyonce's makeup artist, Beyonce, who is also married to Jay-Z, head of Roc Nation, is it a coincidence that her makeup artist is now coming out saying that he had a horrible experience with Nicki Minaj? All of a sudden, now he wants to open his mouth? It's clear what they're trying to do. They are trying to take down the Queen, Nicki Minaj. It's all an agenda to make us look at Nicki crazy, but Nicki is not actually crazy. Nicki is the most sane person in this goddamn situation. Everybody keeps having the same experience with her, even though we see the way she acts online, so I'm sure she's worse in person. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta open your eyes and see that Nicki is always right. The agenda is always clear. They want her to be the bad guy like Chun-Li. She said this years ago, she's a prophetess.